Today we are actually doing a walkthrough of the school that I built under previous video, so go ahead and watch that if you haven't yet. My name is Angel and I'm on a mission to replace every single law in The Sims 4. But yeah, let's quickly get into this because as always, I am trying to record this before my family gets home because they are always too loud. So we are out front of the school where the bus drop-off is in comparison to my previous school. This one actually faces the front of the lot. What the fuck is that? Oh, I thought that was like a I thought that was like a dumpling and we kind of sign. Anyways, let's quickly move up the stairs. And now that we're up the stairs, we're actually gonna enter through the student area. This is the plaza that actually sucks. Let's not look at it. Now we're at the door and we have the beautiful crest / the school logo. Okay, something that you guys have to keep in mind as far as this build in comparison to the previous school. This school is actually supposed to be a bit more bland because I do think this is a more strict school. As such, there's not a lot of decorations or stuff on the walls, but it is very intentional for the idea that I have for this school. You know, up in my head and using my imagination. Right, but as we enter, this is the area where students walk in. So it's honestly just supposed to be spacious to allow a lot of students to walk in together. What is happening up there? But yeah, okay, this is it. This is the room. When we enter, we have the windows over here. We have a hallway here and a hallway here. We're actually gonna go ahead and go this way first, actually. And then over here, we have the restroom. As always, I like designing my restroom for schools with no doors. You just kind of walk through here and then you turn. And we have this beautiful bathroom. Honestly, it's not even that special. It's pretty much just toilets and sinks. I mean, we got one of those. You know, you gotta clean up your shit. But yeah, that is it pretty much. We actually have two entrances. The one that leads to the front hallway that we just came from. We have some trash cans here. And on the back entrance, we come out on the back hallway, right where the auditorium is, if I can get my words together. But yeah, so let's go ahead this way. We just have some seating area over here. This is the area that maybe the visitors for the performances in the auditorium will wait if it's not ready, or people just sit over here. Honestly, this is just a general sitting area with some plants. Again, this school is very bland, I will say, but it is very intentional, or at least that's what I'm trying to say. But anyways, so we have this entrance. It's actually 3 stories, and honestly, if the lighting in this game didn't look so bad, I think this area would look so stunning right now. It's supposed to be super grand. And what the hell is this? Is that the sun? Okay, that just looks awful. But yeah, this is supposed to be a super grand entrance, and I mean, I think it still looks good, even though the lighting in this game just makes it look horrible. These columns right here are in a way kind of supporting the roof. We have 2 columns, chunky columns with actual columns in the game, stretch all the way up, just to give it that beautiful art deco look that I was talking about in the previous video, and the railing as well. So yeah, basically that business lady from the previous video, she kind of just added up these art deco columns and the railing and maybe the brick on the walls. I don't know, honestly. So this is actually the ticket booth or the check-in area. For when guests come over for performances, you have to stop there, get your ticket, and then you walk through. And I think, honestly, we should go watch the auditorium right now. So we come in, we have trash cans and fire extinguishers on the other side for people whose panties are on fire, or boxers, you know. It's natural, people, it's natural. So when we come in here, we have this stage here with these curtains, and then we have 2 actual stories of sitting. So let's go up the stairs. And there we go. You know, for example, we can sit here and this is what it would look like. Not too shabby. It's pretty cool, honestly. I think I actually think this will give out pretty good. Now we're up the stairs and this is what it looks like from up here. And if you got your ticket late, or if you are broke because the tuition at this school is too expensive, you will have to sit all the way over here. And we actually have a screen over here where it just basically displays what's going on down on the stage. But now let's go down the stage. Let's actually take a look at what is behind this. Okay, so this is the behind the stage, behind the curtain. Honestly, this is just where the rest of the stage will be. And I just put a piano in there because honestly, I actually forgot it wasn't there. But honestly, that is okay. Now we're off the stage. This is right off the stage. This is where people will get ready to go up on stage. I didn't really put anything here just because I'll be honest, I actually forgot to furnish in here. But honestly, there's already so many items in this build, it would have just killed my computer. My computer would have just literally killed itself.
Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
Boom. Oh, this is a security room that I also had one in the previous school video. So I just put another one in here. This one has more screens because again, this is a private school, so they have money. They can afford 2 more screens or 3 more screens. But moving on, this area over here, this is actually area over here is actually one of my favorite areas. So this is down the hallway from the auditorium. So this is where the auditorium is, and this is right off of that rear hallway. So this is supposed to be the area where students come and pick out their textbooks and return textbooks and stuff that is basically mandatory for classes. So this is not a library. This is just the textbook room. So throughout the year, I'm just guessing the students have to come and get new books or return books, and this is where you will do that. Now moving on over here, we have this person. You might recognize him. Actually, you don't recognize him, but the backstory for this guy is that he is actually the businessman from the previous video. I gave some backstory as far as the school. So in a way, this is the founder of the school. Some sitting area right there with an exit sign. But yeah, that's the founder of the school. And a little bit further down the hallway, we have
this lady.
That's business lady when she was young. That was before she became a widow after he died. Trampled by a moose. Remember from the previous video, he got trampled and stabbed by a giant moose. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, this is them. I just thought we'll have their pictures here in a way to honor them, even though they were like problematic and didn't really make the school. It was actually Alistair Copperdale. Again, previous video for the backstory that they end up going through with the school. Before we enter the office, I do want to point out how this area here is just some trophies and bulletin board. No, and unlike my previous video, these are not prostitutes. These are just people that are being just acknowledged for their talent. And over here, this is the directory board. Basically tells you who you will find in here and what do they do. So this is the main office. We have some vending machines here, and we have this huge desk. Honestly, that I just kind of thought it was a cool idea to have this. This is where guidance and other people work, and I just tried to make it look kind of like an office space. We have sitting. This is actually the sitting area. It's enveloped around the big desk. And then over here, we do have a Kleenex for the secretary or the person that works there to clean up her boogers after these spoiled kids are mean to her. She can't do anything about it, so she'll have to use that a lot. Over here, we have the teacher's lounge, which is actually very nice in comparison to the other video I built. And okay, I will stop referencing that one. Just go watch and you'll just be able to see that by yourself. But yeah, just a lot more cabinets, a sink, nicer countertops, and espresso machines instead of a coffee brewer. We have some tables with tablecloths because we can afford tablecloths in this school. Then we have this room over here, and I forgot to furnish it.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Fine. And then we have that. At least I remember to put this in here though, so that's good. And then if we walk past this little archway, a little bit more private over here, slightly separated from that room, another drop box. We have the principal's office with 2 chairs for whenever people come over. Obviously, you know what chairs they're for, and they are having a consultation with the principal. We have a lot of file cabinets, and again, that stupid, ugly, puny desk that we have to use for the principals. But technically, that's the principal's desk, but I just gave her 3 big, proper, disturbing desk. And pretty much that's it for this. Let's go. Across from the principals, we have the bathroom in this area over here. Just very self-explanatory. It's a fucking bathroom. Over here, we have the door, the rear entrance, if you know what I mean. And yeah, you just overlook the field from over here, and I didn't put anything back here. So if you want to add something back here, you do it yourself, but I honestly ran out of time. imagine you work here. Let's sit down over here, and you have this crazy bitch staring at you all day with that stern face, just like looking at you all day. Like you'll probably go home at night and sleep, and you just see her face. Then you come in the morning, boom, her face, boom, her face. Oh, and then we have cookies over here because, again, private school, we can afford to feed the students cookies. Before we go upstairs or to the side of the school, we're gonna go over here. Okay, guys, this is actually one of my favorite parts of this build because this is a little shop. Well, that's supposed to be the elevator for the upstairs. It's just a door and a square room, but it's supposed to be an elevator. Okay, we have the little shop here. I actually thought this was pretty cool. This is where students that live on the school, or just any students in general, they can come over here and buy school supplies, notebooks, just like books, shoes, if you want to buy shoes during the school day or whatever. But you know, some of these items are actually for the students that live here because their parents don't love them, so they send them off to boarding school. But and then over here, this fridge is kind of, there's supposed to be like milk maybe in here and like juice for the students again that live here. Say it with me, for the students that live here. And yeah, there's a little counter for people to pay. Oh, look at this, so cute. And then shirts you can buy, whatever the fuck this is, and that is it. But apart from that, okay, so this is actually, students are able to buy uniforms for school if they ever need to buy, you know, uniforms for whatever reason. But as you can see, I actually went with like a burgundy color for the school uniform because, walk down the aisle with me, if you look here, the uniform for the school was actually inspired by the person that built the school. So in my head, these colors are actually the same shade of red or burgundy, and that is why the uniform is this color, at least for the jacket. And as you can see, we're not a fucking sexy school, so you may choose to wear pants if you so desire, or skirts if you want. Actually, and in order for me to be able to like dress up these mannequins so I could put them here, I literally had to find like a huge loophole and dress them up and then copy that, upload it to like the gallery, and then download it into here and then place them here. But honestly, I think it was worth it because I think this little shop turned out great. But now let's move on. Over here, we just have a bulletin board, and yeah, these are the prostitutes from the previous video. Actually, before we go up the stairs, we're actually gonna go to the other side of the school. All right. We are here on the other side of the auditorium, and actually this is where the other bathroom is on the other side. It's literally the exact same situation, just reversed. So, and again, another trophy because we are proud of our achievements. But that's it. Here we actually have the library. This is where the librarian station. This is supposed to be, I don't know, shit on the wall. And just a lot of bookshelves. We have more bookshelf. We have a huge sitting area. We have table and just sitting area for people to put their math books on it and pretend they're actually doing homework. But moving on, another fire extinguisher for safety. Guys, safety first. So over here, we have the hallway that leads to the back exit and that connects this area with the cafeteria. I'm sorry, not the cafeteria, the dining hall. Say it with me. The dining hall, because that way, not dining hall, dining hall. That way, again, our tuition is justified. So we basically have a lot of sitting area. Actually, this is just like a whole bunch of tables and chairs, but for me, it was actually inspired by the Great Hall from Hogwarts. And just we have a pride flag over here, and over here we have some emblems on the wall for, you know, some of the school most famous talents. I don't know. I just needed to put stuff on the wall. But now if we move on in here, this is the area where you buy your food. And again, because this is a private school, they do have fancier options for students. For example, we have a boba bar for people that want to buy boba during the school day. And the other side, we have a refrigerator where there's like Coke products, not Pepsi products. No, not Pepsi, unless it's Baja Blast from Taco Bell. We have the whatever station you call this, I can't remember, but you know what it is. Here, we have the other hall that leads to the main entrance down that way. But back in here on this side, we just have another one of these lunch stations, and we have refrigerators here where they're able to like grab like different types of food, maybe like freshly packed sandwiches or whatever, if you want to spend money on that. Behind this door, we have this is the kitchen where they prepare the food. Again, I just like the realism. I like trying making my builds realistic. Oh fuck, I forgot to paint this. Okay, ignore it. But yeah, this is their point of view, and we're gonna jump over this now, and let's actually go this way. And now literally let's run down the fucking hallway. Dun, 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 pa, pa, pa. Main entrance, again, super grand. But let's go up the stairs. And then we have this area here. I didn't put anything here just because I didn't know what to do. But you can always place something yourself. You can put like a sitting area. But just look at this, guys. This is like stunning. And again, we have this beautiful glass roof over here. What are those? And that's something clipping from the outside, and don't blame that on me, that's EA's fault. And then we just have this view of the outside, and it's just great. Right behind this wall is actually the auditorium, so let's take a peek. You see, that's where the auditorium is. That's where there's nothing here. If you go this way, we have the upstairs bathroom. Ta-da! Same as the other one, just smaller. And then right behind the wall we have the same thing. But if we go this way, we have locker. I just hate so much how we cannot change the color of the ceiling. It's always white. It really ruins the vibes of this. So let's go in here. We have a classroom. This is not like an art classroom. This is just like a regular classroom. So nothing exciting in here. Just a couple desks and just shelving. Now the other classroom down the hallway is the guitar classroom. So as you can see, we have a whole bunch of guitars here. This is where the teacher sits down for the lesson, and I grabbed these little podium thingies. I don't know what they're supposed to be. I don't know. I think those are supposed to be for like when people die. I don't know. But in my imagination, and now in your imagination as well, join me. This is where you put the little booklet thing that musically inclined people use to read the little notes and play music. I don't know music, people. So that's the idea. It's supposed to hold a little booklet. But moving on, over here we have, so as you can see, this is divided and there is a door, because for me this area is actually private and it's off limits to basically anybody except for the people that live here, the students that live here, especially for when we have like performances and we have visitors. We don't want them coming up the stairs and going into the living situation area. So we have vending machines for the students over here. We have like a huge sitting area that honestly I didn't put that much detail into just because of like how many items there were already in this build, and my computer was literally crying. So that's that. We can go down the hallway, and this is one of the bigger dormitories. This is actually some of the cheaper dormitories where people share, and obviously as you can see 4 people can live in this one. Then we have a solo. Honestly, I didn't really do anything in this one. I just placed some shit in there. Some of them I did put more energy and effort into, such as this one. You see, this one has more personality, and then this is another one that I put a little bit more effort into. But then again, you gotta remember I have to keep the amount of items down and also the time limit for me to finish the build, edit it, and upload it. Another one, we have another one. This one has a bunk bed because they wanted more space. And then we have this one at the end, which is, this is supposed to be the most expensive one, you know, for that one bitch that is like the richest person in school, allegedly. This is where they will sleep. It is like a double one. So as you can see, I did put a little bit more effort into this one, but not really. Now, if you go down the hallway, take a left. Now we're by the entrance. We go through here. This is where the trash cans are. For example, you know, when you empty the trash can in your dormitory, in your dorm, you will throw it in here and the cleaning person will come and grab it and take it away. And this is just the same situation here. Oh, I forgot to put a trash can there. But yeah, moving on. Down here, we have the laundry area, because obviously if you live here, you need a way to do laundry. So that's where that is located. And past that, we have the bathroom area for the dorm area. Then we have the toilets. We have sinks with maybe a little bit of storage underneath. And these are the showers. They're just like walk-in showers. And oh my gosh, I forgot to put the actual shower shed in here. Okay, you guys do not see that. Just pretend it is there. You can add it yourself. But the little shower item object is supposed to be in here. But I mean, that's like an easy add if you want to have that functionality as part of your school. And I just put some curtains because that's supposed to be like the little divider so you can close it off. So you don't have any fucking perverts looking at you. But now we're back in the hallway, and let's go across Again, stunning view. The bathroom, more lockers, and this is supposed to be like basically like a study area for the rest of the school. This is where students come do their work or whatever they need to do over here. They can do some work, they can just hang, they can play chess if you're good at that. I mean, I know the rules, I'm not good at it, so I can't say much about it. Then we have another classroom. This is just like a regular classroom. Nothing exciting here, so there's that. Moving on. Okay, I'm lost. Okay, up this way. Over here we have another chair, and I actually really thought this was really cute. This room here, again, that's the elevator that connects downstairs, but this room right here, this is supposed to be like a speaking room, or like a obviously I needed like a speech, not debate, public speaking. There we go. Maybe I should take a public speaking class so I can do a better voiceover. But this is where they will come and do like practice speeches or just, you know, other stuff. Yeah, I thought it was really cute, very small and cozy and private. But now back on the hallway again, we have the side stairs that right down here, if you remember, is where the office is. You see the office right there and the stairs. But now up here again, this room over here, this is supposed to be like the recording studio room. We have a little fridge for, you know, water if you're about to get in the recording booth. Obviously you need some water. Talking about water, I drank some because I fucking needed some. These are the stations for editing the music or whatever you need to do. And in there we have the booth where you actually record the audio. This is actually a one-way window, but let's just pretend that it is not, because that window was basically perfect for this. So I just used it, and we're using our imagination. Over here, so at the end of the hallway, we have the piano room or the keyboard room, whatever you call these things. And actually it's really, 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 really ugly, but I didn't know how to make it any better. So it just is this.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Now if we move a little bit down the hallway, we are going to find the ballet room. Technically this is supposed to be maybe like a ballet performing. I think ballets are performing arts, right? I'm pretty sure. So this is just that. It's just a big room with a whole bunch of fencing that is supposed to be the little bars that they use for ballet. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of a cute idea. I don't know if the execution is there, but you know, it is what it is. If you can do better, and then show me. But now that we're back on the main front of the school, that was it. Go ahead and watch the previous school build if you haven't watched it yet. Thank you for watching.